Reviews.
Chat.
Poems.
Comedy.
Writing. Interviews.
ELFM, it's radio, but so much more.
Welcome to Chapel FM Art Centre and welcome to our first ever open mic night of 2023. Yeah, correct. Got lots of great performers with us tonight. I'm going to start off with someone who did an amazing performance last week as part of our Chapel FM Burns Night, because we did our Burns Night celebration where we had haggis, neeps and tatties, and lots of music, bagpipes, people in kilts as well. Aaron's dad was in a kilt, which was fabulous. Tony, the gentleman downstairs with her glasses. Gloria did lots of great stuff about Robert Burns, but you're going to give us a few things different tonight, I imagine. Not about Robert Burns, or...
Do you want me to?
It's up to you, Gloria. It's up to you.
I'm going to start with the Burns song.
Do it, yes. Yeah, it's connective tissue for those who weren't. I presume a lot of you weren't here. I know a few of you were, so yeah.
Were they?
Awesome. Right, so over to Gloria.
Thank you very much. I was assuming that there was nobody here who was at the Burns night, and I would do another Burns song. Because it was his day on Wednesday, 25th, that's it. So I do quite a few Burns songs, but this is a song called Green Grow the Rushes. There's naught but care on every hand, in every hour that passes, though what signifies the life of man, and it were not for the last very much. From the sublime to the ridiculous, because this is one of my own songs now, so I can't really follow Robert Burns, but I'll try. This is called Leeds Brig, and it's about Leeds. In fact, it's about the bridge at the bottom of Briggate. Various momentous events have taken place there, which this song describes. Just do one more. This is a cowboy song, really. But I learnt it from a man called Peter Bellamy, who died about 20, 30 years ago, but he lived nearby. But he got it over in America, but he wasn't American himself. It's a lovely little song called The Santa Fe Trail. And you can actually, I know it sounds like a folk club, but you can join in. There's a yo-ho bit in it. So there we are. So release your inhibitions. Pretend you've had a few drinks, even though you haven't. Well, you might have had, I suppose. And let go if you want. Tell me, friends, have you sighted a schooner alongside of the Santa Fe Trail? Well, it might get here Monday or sooner. I'd water keg tied to their tail. There's a ma and a pa on the mule seat, and somewhere too long by the way was a tow-headed girl on a pinto, just a jangling for old Santa Fe. Yo-ho, yo-ho, just a jangling for old Santa Fe. Yo-ho, yo-ho, just a jangling for old Santa Fe. Well, I've seen 'em come down the Arroyo as we crossed on the Arkansas sands. She had smiles like acres of sunflowers, held a quart in her little brown hand, and she mounted her pinto so airy, and she rode like she carried the mail, and her eyes they set fire to the prairie alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Well, I once knew a girl on the border. I would ride to El Paso to sight, and I've danced in some high-stepping order, and I have sometimes kissed some girls goodnight. Oh Lord, they're all ruffles and beading, and they drink fancy tea by the pail. I'm not used to that kind of stampeding alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Well, I don't know her name on the prairie. When you're hunting one girl, it's so wide, and it's nearer from hell to Hilary than it is on that Santa Fe ride. But I'll try and reach Plumbers by sundown, where a camp may be made on the swale, and I'll meet with that girl on her pinto alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yah-ho, yah-ho, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail.
once again, the amazing Gloria. Round of applause. So we're going to just swap over performers now. So we have a little bit of music as we switch over for our next act, and someone completely new. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And as soon as Joe gets the music, is it muted? Is it muted, Joe? I'm going to keep filling in, don't worry, because it is also live on radio. Oh, there you go. Well done, Joe. And welcome back. Brilliant stuff there. Yeah, Gloria's a regular here at Chapel FM. So you talking there? You talking? Oh, okay, right. Gloria's a regular at Chapel FM, and we've got someone brand new now. Barry Ewart. Is that correct? I've said it right. Yeah, brilliant, awesome. Just want to have a little chat with Barry before you start. How did you find out about Chapel FM and this open mic night?
Well, I came into Chapel FM. I was born and bred in Seacroft, and I did the home and away interview. And they told me about the open mic, and I write songs, so I thought I'd come and do a couple of my own.
That's fabulous. That's all we like to hear.
I've never done these live.
Seacroft and born and bred.
Hope I remember the words.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, we've got a lovely supporting audience here, so I'll hand it over to Barry. Take it away.
Oops, it's the wrong track. It's track 9. This is track. Whoops, that threw me. Track 9 on the CD. Yeah, try that one then. Yeah. I met her at the bus stop. Please don't go, please stay. Stop. I don't want this to stop. Please don't go away. You would be my full stop. Please don't go, please stay. Stop. I don't want this to stop. Please don't go away. And it's good to be in love today. And it's good to be alive today. And it's good to be in love today. And it's good to be alive today. You could be my first stop. Please don't go, please stay. Stop. I don't want this to stop. You're my everything. You would be my full stop. Please don't go, please stay. Stop. I don't want this to stop. You're my everything. And it's good to be in love love today. And it's good to be alive today. And it's good to be in love today. And it's good to be alive today. Stop. 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 Please don't go away. Thank you.
Well, it was a shame to put a stop to that. Sorry. Sorry about that one, Barry, the first song. I'm going to throw someone under the bus here who's not here, which is great. I get to throw him under the bus. And that was Martin, our music work. Unfortunately, I think he got the wrong songs for you, Barry, but we got the second one, but that was lovely. Can I get a round of applause again for Barry? Fantastic. So we're going to have a little bit of musical break now, and then we're going to bring over our next performer. Again, we're going back to another regular who's done stuff for us with many years, so a little bit more music, if you can, Joe. Cheers. Boys, it's fine, thank you. And welcome back, everyone. Round of applause again for Barry. Awesome. We've got lots of great performers. We've got lots of great musicians and stuff. And I'm just peeking over there, and Gloria's doing some sketches of the performers as well. So not only a fantastic musician, but a great sketch artist as well. Yeah. I don't know, James Lewis Moran, do you do much sketching and stuff? Or?
I think I'm getting better at writing those kind of comedy sketches.
I was being drawing sketching, but yes, we'll take that as well. But I know one thing I know, guys, you're good at your spoken word, you're writing your poetry stuff.
That's
so what are you going
right.
to do for us today, James?
So tonight I'm kind of debuting 3 new things that I wrote. One of them was a challenge because I don't write onomatopoeia acrostic poems. The other one is a sort of ode to a writer that I would like to interview one day. And then the other one is a shout out to those people whose day is ruined when they see a new food option.
That second one's not about Keith, is it? You don't want to interview Keith, do you?
Yeah.
It's about Keith?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. No, hand it over to James Lewis Moran.
Cool. So yeah, I am James Lewis Moran. I am also a fellow Sea Crofter, and I will start out with the acrostic onomatopoeia poem. Oh, Olivia, would you look at the ticking time, and neighbours too think it's a crunchy crime. Oh, ouch, how we avoid the sharp sounds in rhymes, and maybe we could craft a different kind. Ahem, if I may have your attention, flood some life into this tense room. Oh, isn't it great to perform poetry and prose? P precisely to patter your pen across page. O, or to discover an obscure ancient book. E, exceptional echoes from writers long gone. I, indeed, am grateful to ravenous story readers. A, and may you write your own someday. Onomatopoeia. Right, hopefully that didn't sound too fast. I have a habit of reading too fast. Dear John Hegley. Dear John Hegley, I believe in the prose you compose and in the shining religion of potatoes. And I trust in your nose-to-nose good comedy from the trash that I froze into bins. My mother disagrees, claims to not like your poetries, all the detailed foliage of genius, and has now lost my hospitality. Dear John Hegley, I wish to interview you on the stories of your life. What are your favorite pens and your ideal time at night? to craft stories of love and loss, and I think you are all right. Like the light that reflects from my reading spectacles, yet I am intimidated by your talent and that I have waited so long to read all your books and listen to the songs you have made and hear all the praise that you rightly deserve. Perhaps this interview may never happen, or that is something that must be earned. Nonetheless, I have learned to appreciate your stagecrafts, the myths of a goddess called Pat, and how to make an audience be engaged and laugh. But the only thing missing is a lovable dog snoozing nearby on a yoga mat. Dear John Hegley, I think you are quite good, and that one day soon, perhaps I could bribe you with the finest of chips for coming here to Leeds, a feast for the eyes that sees poetries. Right, last one, and then you'll be rid of me. RIP vegan food. RIP to the people whose day was ruined by the existence of more food. Of all the things to cause you harm, menu options did you win. Moment of silence for the keyboard complainers who can't handle such news. RIP to those killed by the words, now we have more vegan food. We don't force you to order this or live on grass grown outside, but the mere mention of alternatives, your heart couldn't handle this sight. Dear social media commentators, I am sorry this news ruined your night. Actually, never mind. I'm sorry you don't care about people's allergies or that this isn't no joke to us, and that we slaughter thousands of animals only to be thrown away rather than ate, destined for a dumpster because of sell-by dates. You could put your energy into something else, perhaps food for the homeless or work pay rise, but nope. Here you are on social media whining about the concept of vegan fries. F you.
Mr. James Lewis Moran there. Fabulous stuff. John Hegley is actually someone who's actually come here and performed a few different times at Chapel FM. So yeah, it's great that you've seen him and he's influenced you that much. But you didn't get a chance to interview him then, James? You hopefully get to interview him soon. You mentioned some stuff about vegan food. I'm sorry, James, but we're going to have to be very fair and balanced now because actually our next sketch is actually going to be about vegan food. So we're going to have a little bit of music because we've got to set up some mics here because it's going to be a little bit of a comedy sketch happening with some fantastic people. So a bit more music and we'll be back with a fantastic sketch.
It's nearly here and it won't wait for me. What else could society require? Now we've conquered the waves and mastered fire. We've lifted off the ground. We've blazed a trail through history's pages, and we've recorded sound. We've hauled a statue over a raging sea. What could we possibly need? Now we've laughed in the face of gravity. Could I find an invention even better than the rest? If there are any new ideas left? Keep moving, time marches on. Time marches on. Keep up or get trapped. find an invention even better than.
And welcome back. We're going to do things a little differently now. I'm not going to actually say much other than these two lovely people are part of the Eldar group who come meet here on every Monday, and we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards and stuff. But I'm going to leave the stage now. Enjoy the performance.
You know, I can't believe we've actually done it. We've gone vegan together. It's great.
Please, I'm starving.
Have some more salad then.
Salad?
Yeah, you need to eat more plant food, fruits and vegetables, healthy stuff.
I feel like I've been
What's
eating
it?
leaves for days.
It's only been 3 days.
3 days.
Yep.
Is that all?
Yep.
Hasn't it been a week already? I feel like I'm breaking some kind of record.
Well, you'll be thanking me when you live longer.
When I'm what?
When you live longer.
I don't die of starvation.
Pardon?
Nothing. I've got to tell you, I'm ready to grab a bow and arrow and shoot down a bird for a bit of meat.
You can't be joking. That is a horrible thing to say.
I am hungry. I've been eating salad that don't even look like salad. It looks like leaves.
It's baby spinach.
Great. Baby spinach. Looks like baby Shreelies. What's next? Going outside and eating dirt?
Just because you've got no discipline.
Discipline? I've gone an entire week.
3 days.
That's almost a week. And I feel like I'm shriveling up.
Shriveling.
Shriveling.
Shriveling. What's shriveling?
Shriveling. I feel like I'm getting smaller.
Mean shriveling.
Same thing.
You know, I'm glad we're on this diet together. I feel so healthy and vibrant and amazing and just look at you. You've got rosy cheeks.
Rosy cheeks? Rosy cheeks? Are you sure I'm not having a heart attack?
Don't you look it though? You feel more alive. With so much energy. You can do anything.
I need protein for strength. Can I have some more of them chicken peas?
Chickpeas. They compensate for protein. You know, I can't believe how you go on. That's because you've been given dead animals to eat your whole life.
You know, that's because I've eaten meals where I use a knife. I mean, come on. The options are limited. I go to the store, and it's not even an aisle. It's a shelf. A whole shelf out of an entire supermarket for stuff that looks like rabbit food.
Oh, stop it, will you?
Oh, come on, the options are limited. Yesterday, I had that hot dog thing, right? And it tasted like inflatable rubber bands. And then you take my coffee off me, and a man needs his coffee.
It's polluting your brain.
I love coffee. I won't stop drinking it. I want coffee, I want meat, I want steak, I want chips, I want pasta, I want meatball.
You can have gluten-free pasta.
Gluten-free pasta? What's that? I've never heard of that brand.
It's not a brand. It's a type of food without gluten. It's healthier.
Okay. I will stop eating meat, but I need my coffee and I need my pasta. I will stop eating meat, I will climb up a tree and eat some leaves. But I need coffee and I need pasta. Otherwise, I'm going to kill someone.
All right, deal. I'll get you some chicken, please. What are you doing?
Nothing. Bollocks.
Round of applause, everyone. See, we bring you a bit of everything here at Chapel FM, don't we? And stuff. So yeah, just to say, Eldar, they meet every Monday, 5 till 7 p.m. We're going to have a break shortly. Do speak to them if you're interested, because they do lots of brilliant stuff, and I'm sure they'd love to have you. If you're 18 plus, is it? 18 plus, brilliant, awesome. So we're going to have a little bit more music, and then we'll have our final performer of the first half.
This world in pieces. I will leave it to the scarab and the crow, under seas and under soil, in a million to us all when you least expect. Your sky will tumble down. We were surprised to find it was our time to sink or swim. And I will leave this world in pieces. I will leave it to the scarab and the crow, under seas and under soil.
And welcome back once again, fabulous Aaron, who's also doing our lights as well, and Izzy, is Izzy gone downstairs? So give them a round of applause again. And again, speak to them if you want to get involved. Fabulous, I say young people, but you're 27 now, Aaron. Yeah, 27. So youngish people, fabulous youngish people. So do speak to them if you want to do some dramatic art stuff at the chapel. I'm going to hand over now to, I met this gentleman as one of our tech volunteers. He'd usually be standing up there, but we've got Kirsten on cameras tonight. But you're going to do a bit of performance for us, aren't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is Tony Walker, who comes with his son every first and third Mondays a month. Just saying, if you want to come and join Tech Group, we'll show you how to do all this really cool stuff. And yeah, you're going to do a performance with us. What are you going to do?
But I'm going to do a song to start with called Gone, 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 which I wrote.
Ooh.
So I'll start with that one.
Brilliant. Take it away.
All I need is a word from you. Doesn't matter unless it's true. 'Cause waiting's not what I'm gonna do. It's too late to stop now. 'Cause I might end up blue. But just one word, just one word. Just one word, just one word. Just one word. And we're gone, gone, gone. Down the road and we're gone, gone, gone. I try to hide and I try to fight. Tell myself that it's alright. Talk to my God in my lonely, lonely night. But still there's no answer there. No blinding light. But just one word, just one word. Just one word, just one word. Just one word. And we're gone, gone, gone. Down the road and we're gone, gone, gone. Only thing you have to understand, only thing that I demand, what is love? Gotta hear you say we couldn't leave any other way. But just one word, 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 and we're gone, 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 down the road and we're gone, gone, gone. Let me hear you say gone, gone, gone. This is a Bruce Springsteen song. Woke up this morning, the house was cold. Checked the furnace, she wasn't burning. When I popped in my old Ford, hit the engine, but she ain't turning. Giving each other some hard lesson lately. We ain't learning. And the same old story, same old act. One step up and two steps back. Bird on a wire outside my motel room, but he ain't singing. Girl in white's at a church in June, but the church bells, they ain't ringing. Sitting here in this bar tonight, with all I'm thinking, with the same old story, same old act. One step up and two steps back. It's the same thing night on night. Who's wrong, baby, who's right? Another fight and I slam the door on. Another battle in our dirty little war. When I look at myself, I don't see the man I wanted to be. Somewhere along the line I slipped off track. One step up and two steps back. There's a girl across the bar. Get the message she's sending. She ain't looking too married. Me, honey, I'm pretending. Last night I dreamed I held you in my arms. The music was never ending. We danced as the evening sky faded to black. One step up and two steps back. One step up and two steps back. One step up and two steps.
Fantastic stuff there. Tony, round of applause for him. I'd have never guessed he'd played a Bruce Springsteen song at all by a shirt. I would never have guessed at all. Right, we're going to have a short little break now, so feel free to really fill yourself on some coffee. And is there any cake left? Is there any cake left? No one knows. That means there's probably some cake left. Brilliant. Right, so a little bit of musical break, and yeah, get yourself some coffee. We'll be back up here in 10-15 minutes. Enjoy.
gonna be.
Fabulous stuff. We're back for the second half now. We're going to start off with a regular who we can't get rid of, unfortunately. No, Keith, who does lots of brilliant stuff here at the Chapel, a lot of spoken word stuff with the deli, and he does a show called Sports Talk, so if you're interested in sports, he interviews lots of great sports people and does lots of great stuff on that. But again, he's quite a wordsmith, aren't you?
Well, it depends what you mean by wordsmith, doesn't it? I've got a big gob, I know that.
Well, use that big gob and to do some fantastic wordy stuff for us. Enjoy.
Okay. As you can see, I've got a lectern here because I'm a bit of a diva. So I've chipped at Elliot to give me some special stuff, you know. In the changing room behind, I've got a bourbon and Coke. Thanks very much for that. It's a bottle of bourbon and a bag of Coke, obviously. So, and some hookers, which is good because I'm a big rugby fan. So now, this is set not far away on that green there. And I was over there because with the Sports Talk stuff, we've got a campaign that we're doing to try and get cricket back on that green. But this is nothing to do with cricket, this one. So this is quite a happy poem about a funeral. It's called Funeral at the Cricketers. Old Ern loved the sunshine, said the man squinting into the bitter winter glare. Tipping fag ash into a plant pot, thin black mac, tan shoes turning up at the toes, like an upturned umbrella with two handles. His friend flicking hers, eddying to the pavement. Others came without, more umbrellas and black bookies' pens atop grey flannel plinths, sparking their tributes into glowing life, many claiming they'd packed in years before, pulling on their coffin nails just today for Ernie Henderson, if not now when, said one. He was a true one-off, whose fate and dust are sealed in solid, polished pewter, but one whose name is flicked and tossed, swirling between love and loss in a thin, gentle breeze. Its scudding gusts across the village green. Thank you. That's that. The other thing about Sports Talk and about John Hegley is that, who was here for John Hegley in I can't see anyone, but I think I saw a couple of hands go up here. But John Hegley did a great show here on the 9th of December, and on the 10th of December, he did a workshop downstairs, but he very kindly agreed to record one of his songs called Sport, which we're now using as our jingle on the show, and he recorded it right here, right this very spot. So there we are. I haven't got a poem about John Hegley, I'm afraid. So I haven't got any poems about vegans either. But as you can tell, I'm not a vegan. But you can always tell when there is a vegan around because they usually tell you, don't they, James? So this next one is, where are we? Yes, I know where we are. I've done this one before here, so if you've heard it before, now's the time to get under the bench seat for a nap. This is called Links. Orange hot in Bermontofts, chains took shape before, cooling off with lemon tops in the shade of foundry walls, congas down the social club like a tangle on the shore. In our still shrouds by scarred hills, wrinkled with iron, we follow Jake, Swaledale, booze to Bridlington, by Spa, by Grinkle, by Skinninggrove, by Fryup. gorged on Palmo, forged like palmet rails round pleasure gardens, thick with soot, bent with the being looked at, ships framed by tempering hands, the works tips into the Charabanc, the dozen Dudley cousins in their Boston Scarlet Austin truck, by Hayes, by Boosbeck, by Scugdale, by Fancybank. Thank you. Also, that reminds me of a story about a vegan. There was an 80-year-old man. He went to the doctor. I'm trying to remember this now. It's an old joke, very old joke. And he goes to the doctor for his medical. He's 80 years old. He comes back and he says, "How am I doing?" He says, "Your test came through. You have the heart and lungs of a 25-year-old. You're absolutely the fittest 80-year-old I've ever seen in my entire life." And he says, "Well, how do you do it? Because as a doctor, I'd quite like to know, you know." And he tells him about his lifestyle. He says, "Well, first of all, I'm a vegan. Second of all, I'm teetotal. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. You know, I don't do the whole loose swimming and fancy living thing. And so that's how I've got to be so fit and go jogging every day." He says, "Well, that's incredible." And he says, "Well, so doc, do you think I'll live to 100? He says, "I think you'll live to 160. And my question is, why would you want to?" Now, that was that. Right, so I've been quite cheerful so far. And my last poem, that's the biggest cheer of all. The last, oh, good, it's the last one. The last poem is I'm a little bit cross. Let me just give you a bit of Gloria sang a beautiful song that she wrote herself about Leeds Bridge, and one of the names that was mentioned was David Olawale. And David Olawale came to this country in 1949. He was a tailor. He came to Hull, found his way into Leeds, and he started to have a lot of problems, mental health problems and all the rest of it. And he was hounded to his death. And this city has never forgotten that and has always tried to remember him well. And I think we should be, although we should be ashamed of the past, we should be quite proud of the way he's being commemorated. There is now a new bridge down there, which is named after him, which was opened this week, I think, Footbridge. I haven't seen it yet myself. But this poem is about a less well-known person who also came from Nigeria. He was born in 1957. His name was Vincent Chiajina, and you've probably never heard of him. He came to England with his family when he was very small, I think in about 1961, and he went to the same school as I did. I never met him because he was 11 years older than me, but I have met his 4 sisters, and 2 of them in particular I've spoken to, and I've learned a bit about him, but also about the inquiry into what happened to him, because he was one of the victims of the Grenfell Tower fire. And I've seen a lot of stuff written about it, and sometimes when you write words, you just get too angry to stop writing them, and this was what happened. So I hope it's not too angry. His name was Vincent, and it starts with a riff on Don McLean's song, Vincent. And this is it. And when I'm finished, I shall go back to get me bourbon and Coke and everything, and me hookers. I hope I'm good form tonight. So here it is. Starry, starry night, flaming tower brightly ablaze, swirling smoke in violent haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of chestnut brown, in the cheapest seats in town, flat 144, the 17th floor, the wooden settee where Vincent would always wait for the care providers to fetch him, the priest to bless him, his sisters to collect him, forever trusting that help would come, even as the tongues of flame licked the window pane, and the happy shopper cladding was knocked off cheaply all over again. And word came through to stay in your homes. No need then to phone emergency services when neurodivergence is, with grim irony, making you not diverge from orders from above, and yet so far, far below. Later, a poisoned, pampered pencil would say, the issue is you or I would have common sense, flee the scene. Who of us could not quote the preening, noxious turd? whereas Vincent's voice was never, never, never heard. Thank you.
Very touching stuff there from Keith. Thank you for that. Right, we're going to have a little bit of music again. Switch over to our next act. I think we're all got brand new acts for the last little bit. So 3 brand new acts. So ooh, yeah, there you go. Right, so a bit of music, and we'll have our next act. And welcome back. Yeah, as mentioned, now we've got all brand new acts. So Tyrell, how did you find out about Chapel FM? That's all I know.
Yeah, so I first found out about Chapel FM a few weeks ago, actually, because well, to be fair, I enjoy singing. I've years of singing experience, and this is just something to really expand on my talent, really.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for coming. You know, I mean, the more the merrier, and we love having brand new performers coming and say all the next 3 acts I think are all brand new, which is brilliant. And yeah, sing your heart out.
Thanks. Don't need permission, made my decision to test my limits. Cause it's my business, God as my witness, start what I finished. Don't need no hold up, taking control of this kind of moment. I'm locked and loaded, completely focused, my mind is open. Oh, what you got, skin to skin, oh my God, don't you stop, girl. Something about me makes you feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about nothing to prove, and I'm bulletproof and know what I'm doing. The way we're moving, like introducing us to a new thing. I wanna save it for later. Let's taste the flavor, cause I'm a taker, cause I'm a giver. It's all in nature, I live for danger. All that you got, skin to skin, oh my God, don't you stop, girl. Something about me makes you feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about all girls wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling inside. All girls wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling inside. Something about me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you. Wanna do things that I shouldn't. All girls wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling inside. All girls wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling inside. You know how I'm feeling inside. Something about you. Buenas noches, señorita. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me encanta esta noche. Esta noche. Let's take it slow. 1, 2, 3. I love me a Latina, she got all that spice. The way she moves them hips, they tell no lies. One word comes to mind when I watch her go. Hey chica, una palabra perfecto. I could watch her night the way she turns it out. She's a people pleaser, I have no doubt. 1 step, 2 step, take me to the floor. Vamos a bailar, mi amor. Mi amor. Mi amor. Let's keep moving till our feet get sore. Mi amor, mi amor. If I was a judge, I would score you a 10. Me encanta muy bien. La light of fire, it burns within me. Keep me ignited tonight, see. The light of fire is boiling hot, sizzling like a tray of tequila shots. Amo esta noche, no quiero que termine. Go and do your thing, babe. Vamos a bailar caliente. Mi amor, mi amor. Let's keep moving till our feet get sore. Mi amor, mi amor. If I was a judge, I would score you a 10. Me encanta muy bien. Latin America is getting hype. They know how to party, it keeps me right. Peru, Brazil, Argentina, mi amor. Latin America is getting hype. They know how to party, it keeps me right. Chile, Venezuela, Mexico. The Latin world loves it when we put on a show. Mi amor, mi amor. Let's keep moving till our feet get sore. Until our feet get sore. Mi amor, mi amor. If I was a judge, I would score you a 10. Me encanta muy bien. Mi amor, mi amor. Mi amor, mi amor. If I was a judge, I would score you a 10. Me encanta muy bien. Amo esta noche, no quiero que termine. Vamos toda la noche, me siento increíble. Amo esta noche, no quiero que termine. Vamos toda la noche, me siento increíble. Dímelo, me importa, baila conmigo.
Where are you going? Come here, I want to have a chat with you. I want to have a chat with you, Tara. Yeah, come on, go have a chat. I want to have a chat, yeah. So, yeah, was that an original song you said to me earlier, was it?
Yeah, that was the original.
Oh, Amazing stuff. What was it called? Because it was in Spanish, isn't it? And you tried to tell me, and I was like,
So-
no idea.
So in English, it's called Let's Dance, My Love. But in Spanish, Vamos a bailar, mi amor.
Oh, fantastic stuff there. Thank you for that. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Again, all the new performers, just so you know, if you're interested in doing more music stuff here at the chapel, every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. we have a music group run by Martin, who I did throw under the bus earlier. He runs a music group for like 11 till 1, and then there's cafe open as well, so if you're interested in getting involved, performing with other performers as well, come down, yeah. But let's have a bit more music, and we'll have our next new performer on as well.
None of my plans work out the way I thought they would. If I can't be myself, and if the lights won't shine, I'll become someone else. I put my makeup on my face and go. I'll know that I'll be alright. No, I won't be coming home tonight. I'll be drinking under neon lights. I put my makeup on my face and go. I'll know that I'll be alright. No, I won't be coming home tonight. I'll be drinking under neon lights. So none of my dreams.
And we're back for our... Is it second to last? Is it penultimate? Is that what second to last is? I always get that confused. Lots of nodding heads, yeah. Like, yes, you're an idiot, Elliot. So, yeah, we've got Heather Woodhead now, who I thought was new. You are mostly new because this is the first time I imagine you've been in this new renovated building, but she did the original music-a-thon when this was all derelict and and there's water running down sides and people in sleeping bags. She said, I wasn't there for that one. It's like,
It was
13
about
years
7
ago.
o'clock in the morning when I was singing. I was on the dead slot, I think.
Yeah, we do some crazy overnight stuff. So just give you a little rundown music-a-thon before I say anything else. So music-a-thon is our annual 24-hour live music marathon. We usually do it in December every year. But we're like, why are we doing it when it's like dead cold and it gets dark early? So we decided we're going to move it to the summer. So it's going to be in the summer. It's going to be on June 17th and 18th, I believe. And we're going to do some stuff outside. So we'll have a stage outside. We'll have performers here, performers downstairs. Probably about 45 to 48 performers all doing live music non-stop for 24 hours. So yeah, if you're interested in performing, I'm going to do a half-an-hour set for that. Give me a chat, probably more in February because I'm still working out all the logistics. It's going to be a big one. But yeah, I'm going to hand it over now. So. Are you ready, Heather?
So that was a folk song from the Appalachian Mountains, collected by Cecily Sharp. And this is, well, the words were written by Sarah Teasdale, and it's about nature coming back after war, and it's my setting of that poem. It's called There Will Come Soft Rains.
Brilliant, thank you, Heather Woodhead, is that correct? Brilliant, awesome. Yeah, what a fantastic, is that muted? Good. What a fantastic performance there. I don't know who put you on at 7 a.m, that's stupid for musicathon. Definitely deserve at least 7:30. No, fantastic stuff there. We're on to our final performer now. Yeah, I wanted a bit more of that. Right, really. So yeah, we're on the final performer now, so we've got a little bit of music, final performer, and then you can all get lost. Right, a bit more music now. Right, we're on our final act now. Better. Well done. So final act now. So Tuba, you brand new performer here. Is it the first time you've been at Chapel? Oh, brilliant. So hopefully you're in with hopefully really good and stuff, but we know you are. Yeah, it's been great having you all here. You know, and thank you for all for coming. I'll do a little bit of breakdown afterwards, just saying obviously we'll be doing this again and stuff. We've got lots of other different things happening. I'll tell you a little bit about that, but leave it to you, Tuba. You've got it.
Walking through the shadows, all I see is just me. But I prayed for all days to be bright and sunny. I prayed for prosperity, so I stacked the money. Wanna live my dreams without sleeping and slumbering. Wanna be so fly, I wanna touch the clouds. I wanna see God and tell him how he's made me proud. But I can't do this, can I handle this? I prayed all day, but can I pass you this? My mother told me, Chingy, prayer is the key. It's like mine is broken cause the door won't open. Yeah, she says keep hoping. Yeah, how long will I keep hoping?
When past hopes and desires all come together, you learn with the fire, but you have to thank God for your life so by his grace. He will do more for you and me.
Wasn't the dream all day, nothing ain't working out. My prayers had six pack, what you on about? I prayed for everything to be good, never lose. But why is it that destiny is the only one to choose? My mom told me prayers could cook hot stone. My case is brief, I can't carry it alone. Don't wanna be part of this constellation, wanna be rich in my nation. I wanna be rich for God, so I can reach my generation. Then he said,
Life will never give you what you deserve.
it's gonna give you what your desires are. Yeah. So what's my desires? What's your desires? Desires.
When past hopes and desires all come together, you learn with the fire, but you have to thank God for your life so by his grace. He will do more for you and me.
My desire is, yeah, exploitation is in me bare. Prosperity is next, cause riches is the best. Now is the time, Psalm 38, 9.
Receive it now in the name of Jesus. Receive it now in the name of Jesus. You shall no more labor in vain.
Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. That was amazing. What a way to finish off an open mic night. Another round of applause for Tuba. Even though, yeah. Also, round of applause for all your performers and audience. Everyone. Yeah. Good stuff. Round of applause for the techies as well. So we've got Joe doing sound all by himself. I didn't have to do anything. Brilliant. Aaron doing lights. Yeah. And Kirsten hiding over there doing cameras. I've been Elliot. This has been the first open mic night of 2023. I plan to do many more. We do have in February a young person's open mic, so if you're under 25, so not Aaron, I'm sorry, unfortunately, as he says 27. But yeah, if any young people who are interested in performing or you know any young people, we have a Blue Owl open mic on Wednesday the 8th of February. I think that's the correct date. It's all on our website and stuff anyway, so check it out. And we'll be doing a lot more of these. Like I said, we've got Musicathon coming up in the summer, lots of different events. We've got a readathon happening at the end of next month, so that's 12 hours non-stop of people reading books. That's going to be quite intense overnight, so I'll probably be stood up there with lots of coffee and hopefully some technicians who will help me, some volunteers. But yeah, I'm Elliot. Thanks for coming. Give yourself a round of applause and have a good night.